Welcome back to Soundwaves Christmas, everyone. Chasta here with my brother from another mother, Mr. Tony Malson, rock star extraordinaire.
Ooh.
But more importantly, wonderful human. I love you. Thank you for being with us again.
Yeah. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Yeah. So last time we talked, a couple months ago, was at your benefit at Great American Music Hall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Which was
what a night.
Such an incredible night. It was a benefit for San Francisco
just got chills,
suicide
just like,
prevention. I know, right?
It was a lot that night. It was good. A lot of good stuff.
So you do that every year, like I said, for San Francisco suicide prevention. And you and I always like to have a conversation because we're not afraid to talk about the tough stuff, you know, and you and I are family, so we can go there. And it always warms my heart to not only have those conversations with you, but to watch you put together that massive show. And I know a lot of people help you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a huge family of people.
Yes.
You can't generalize too much. Mainly it's, Thomas Cruz and myself, who is another member of Rusty.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's we just did our 6th.
Yeah.
So, just as long as people keep supporting and, taking care of suicide prevention and it becomes, something bigger and bigger as it has been doing, we're going to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really grown.
Help as many people as possible.
Yeah. So going back to the beginning, of course, you're the frontman for Rusty Chains. And so phenomenal. If you don't live in the Bay and you're watching this, oh my God, are you missing out? You need to come to the next gig. If you are a fan of Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, 90s music, you must see Rusty Chains. But of course, when we lost Chris Cornell, is when this was born. And tell us how you decided to start this journey.
Well, Thomas immediately brought it up after Chris passed away. And then I had another friend of mine who was kind of in the promoting game. And he was like, hey, I have a great connection at Slim's. And we all used to have good connections at Slim's, right? And so I was like, me too. And so we all were just like, let's do a benefit for San Francisco suicide prevention. And we just thought it would be one-off thing, it just happened the one time. And it was just like, boom, sold out. Like, it was just a packed house and a wonderful evening. And we were just a little bit taken aback, like, oh, wow. And so then we decided, to continue the process. And each year, for the most part, it's been at a different spot, whether it be, the Verde Club or DNA Lounge or the spot in Berkeley and it fails.
Cornerstone.
The Cornerstone. Yeah. So this last, couple months ago, we were lucky enough to partner up with the Great American Music Hall. And
what a room.
What a beautiful venue. And just the people at the Great American, it hit home for a lot of folks there. And Evita, love you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
She really took care of us and made sure that everything went the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And we were able to raise a very nice chunk for suicide prevention.
Yeah, and be able to hand that over directly to them and let them do their magic with it. It's incredible work. I have to say, I did some digging. I think you and I already spoke about this, but Great American Music Hall was built right after the earthquake. Mm-hmm. It was like a big shiny symbol that you can start over. And, to have that, I'm getting emotional, to have what you did there in a place like that is a symbol for starting over and persevering and pushing through it was remarkable. I don't know how many people even knew that was a thing, but when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's incredible. Because I think we've all been touched in some way or another. I had my first...
And it's tricky to move forward.
It is. My first real moment of coming out of childhood into adulthood when I was a teen is one of my best friends committed suicide. And it was like, talk about just all of the childhood part of you just kind of falling away, and realizing that like life is tough and some really terrible stuff happens, you know?
Those are hard early lessons.
They are. When the innocence is supposed to
it's hard
still
lesson
be there.
when you're an adult, but when you're a kid, it's even tougher. And so if there's any remote chance, that we can be some type of cause to prevent something like that from happening, I mean, we're down.
Yeah, absolutely. You devoted RustyChainsGivesBack.com now. Like that is, it's up there all the time.
Yeah, it's going to be up there all the time. And, you know, it just kind of tells the story of why we do the benefit. And when we do the benefit, then it's going to have everything in one place.
Right.
So we're finally after 6 years, we're organized enough to be like, what are we doing? You know? And so our wonderful friend, Rebecca, who is the behind the scenes with a lot of stuff with the benefits, she is just fantastic. So she's the one that's like, you know, okay, we're doing this, and this. She keeps us in line.
That's great. You need someone like that.
And thanks to her, all of this has just flowed really nicely. That's awesome. You know, she's made sure of it.
That's very, very cool. Well, at a time when resources are being pulled back.
That's the other thing is, you know, it's hard to even imagine that, you know, someone would look at a resource like suicide prevention and say, let's take from it.
Yeah.
Instead of let's give to it.
Yeah.
So here we sit. There's a lot of things in California that are being stolen from the mouths of babes, as well as resources across the board that are just getting taken away for absolutely no reason. So this year was even that much more impactful to be able to, one, raise the most money we've ever raised, and two, just to right in the middle of that, when San Francisco Suicide Prevention is letting people go, telling people that, you know, they can't help them, and to be able to say, here, you know, maybe you can with this.
God, it's such incredible work. Thank you so much for doing that for everybody. Because,
like we said, you know, I wish I could take all the credit, but it is a massive family that gets behind this.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's what makes it work.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with something this holiday season, trust me, you're not alone. There may be a lot of people hurting behind the scenes that don't know how to express that, but we have both been affected by it. And we try to do the lift and do everything we can. So look up San Francisco Suicide Prevention or rustychainsgivesback.com and reach out.
Definitely.
Ask for help.
Definitely.
There's
It is available. Hit us up. We're happy to help.
Yes. Tony, thank you for being here.
Yep.
I love you, babe.
Love you too.
All right. We'll be right back.